What's happening, everybody? How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. I missed you all. What's everybody doing? Get rid of that. Scroll up here. Marco B. Shady. What's up, brothers? Members of the G-Ballers. Hey, look at that. Ron Crow becoming a new member of the G-Ballers. Hell yeah, man. Welcome, buddy. Glad to have you a part of the crew. Glad to have you a part of the crew, man. Ground Fog, Roach, Weezer, members of the G-Ballers, what's happening? Mikey Reese, what's up? What's up? Ron Dobbins, what's happening? Gons, member of the G-Ballers, what's up, dude? BS, by the way, Neil McKenzie, Marsall, members of the G-Ballers, what's happening, brothers? Rambo Adventures, what's up, dude? Papa Rhino, member of the G-Ballers, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Good to see everybody. How's everybody doing? What's everybody carrying? Anything exciting? Anybody get anything new since the last time I saw you? Let's see here. Let's see here. That looks so goofy. BNA, what's up, brother? Member of the G-Ballers. Good to see you. Good to see you, my brother. Gonza's got some white truffle. Nice. Nice. I like it. Rambo got the Max Ace Orion. I don't know if I've seen that one yet. They come out with a ton of stuff. Ginger Fisher, what's up, dude? Member of the G-Ballers. Good to see you, man. Neil McKenzie got a new knife, the Pyrite Light. Yeah, I like that knife, to be honest. I mean, I'm not a huge FRN person, but for 30 bucks, I don't think that's a bad score at all. Danny B coming in with the 16 months. Holy smokes. What's up, dude? 16 months as a Visionaire. Damn. What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Where you been hiding, dude? Hey, man. What's up, Jamie? Member of the G-Baller Visionaires. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Papa Rhino got a custom fixie Bushcrafter XL in Magna Cut. Bushcrafter. Why does that sound familiar? Bushcrafter XL. Either which way, sounds good. XL in Magna Cut. Sounds good. Weezer got the Petrified Fish Rogue. Nice. Nice. I did come to realize that the Rogue is the one I was thinking of. It's that flipper with the G Mascus, right? The Orion is new. You would dig it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking out some more Max Aces. They were like real easy to deal with initially, and the video I put out like 2 videos on their knives, and they did awesome. And then getting a hold of them hasn't been real easy, so I don't know. Ron Crow got the Vosteed Acorn, which is a solid carry. Yeah, I like that Acorn. Now they got that mini Acorn coming out. Weldon Carey, what's happening? Good to see you. Welcome. Tim, what's up, dude? Member of the G Ballers. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Marisol got another AD 10 black with OD green G10. Another AD 10 black. AD 10 black with OD green G10. Black what? I'm confused. You got an AD 10 black with OD green G10. Or am I just retarded? Got the XO OG today. Had it 5 minutes and dropped it. Broke the tip off of it. Oh, man. Ah, dude. Which one did you get? The Tanto or the dagger? The drop point, well, I guess you could do it on any of them. They come out there pokey. They all do. The Tanto, the drop point, and I'm sure the dagger does as well. But yeah, they come out there pretty pokey. They are very pokey. The drop point's the same way. Not quite like the Tanto, but it gets out there pretty good. They they maintain being pretty pooky. My journey, member of the G Ballers, good to see you, dude. Kevin Smith, what's up? What's up? Gons ain't picked up nothing for a little while. Hey, sometimes it's good to take a little break. I know I did for like at least it was probably close to a month that I didn't really buy anything. The dagger. Ooh. I wonder, that's one thing I don't know is what did you get that from a retailer or from Riot? How'd you get it? I wonder if Riot would or the retailer. Uh boy, I don't know how that would work. It might be worth reaching out to the retailer and Riot. You know what I mean? It's worth a shot. Knock on wood, that's something that surprisingly hasn't happened to me yet. Not with a knife like that. I mean, if it's a cheap $40 knife or whatever, $50 knife. But even with like a cheapo knife, I don't think I've had that happen yet. But the XO, I can definitely see it happening. I don't know. Got the Civivi Vision FG and dark green micarta and Damascus blade last week. Yeah, that's a solid knife. I'm gonna have to. That's the problem with having so many. You forget what the hell you have. But I have one of those, and I really like the Vision. I'm gonna have to get mine out. Got a Taurus G3 with night sights and a keep tinkering trigger though. Oh, nice. Keep tinkering. Keep tinkering. I got a new trigger for mine, or not my G3, but it was a G2C, and I can't remember who it was now. That's gonna freaking bother me now. Blade HQ. Ooh, I don't know. It'd be worth reaching out, man. It's hard to say with them. If it was what I would consider a more respectable retailer, they might, like White Mountain Knives or somebody like that, they might take care of you, but Blade HQ, I don't know. Fit a bit of it. What's up, dude? Member of the G Ballers. Good morning, everyone. Carried the Medford 187 and a ZTO 566 going back to lurk mode, which I'm assuming means coffee and sitting. I was walking around in the garage and dropped it, tipped down on the concrete. Oh, man. Well, that sucks, man. Not a cheap knife either. Not a cheap knife at all. Aftermarket trigger kit. Yeah, I got one from somewhere, and I can't remember who it was through. Why do I feel I know that name. Urban Woodsman, what's up, dude? For the G Ballers. I don't think it was through them. Or maybe it was. Shit, maybe it was through them. Maybe that's why it sounds so familiar. Keep thinking. There was another place I know I got some pieces from, a place called M Carbo, but I don't think that was a trigger kit. Keep tinkering. I think that was where I got the trigger for my G2C. What did I get from M Carbo? Maybe that was what I got for my Ruger. No. I got something from I've gotten a couple things from M Carbo, but I can't remember. Oh, some springs and stuff, I think. Gun parts. Oh, okay, so it was my Ruger. I got some stuff for my Ruger there. Oh, yeah, I got some stuff for my G2C there too. I got the trigger spring kit through them. That's exactly what it was. Yeah, I replaced all the guide rods and everything on, well, I replaced them on pretty much every pistol. The trigger on my SIG 365 is just fine for me, and my Rugers do the trick. Yeah, a lot of times I typically won't change my trigger, but the G2C, the trigger, I think it was through Keep Tinkering, and then I got the trigger spring kit through M Carbo, and it just makes a massive difference. And then I got the aftermarket guide rod as well. Why is that being? Oh, there it is. Yeah, this place is pretty cool. Yeah, M Carbo has some cool stuff. But yeah, that's what I got right there for that. And I think they even, it's been a long time since I was on either one of these sites, but That's the exact trigger, I think, right there that I got for the E2C. But yeah, it's the aftermarket springs and the trigger and stuff were a game changer in that particular pistol. It lightened it up probably a good like 2 to 3 pounds. I forget what I have it clocking in at now, but it's not bad at all. Rocks work for cavemen, but I'm picky, yeah. Yeah, I've shot some SIGs. I like them, but I don't know. When I was looking for my last 9mm, I ended up going with a Glock over the SIG. But I can say that out of all the 9mm pistols I've tried, my favorite so far, as far as like just shooting and the trigger right out of the box, has been the Canic. Especially considering the value. I don't know that can beat Canic, really. At least I haven't come across anything. I can hit a target with pretty much everything. Always been a good aim. Never missed the toilet as a kid either. Your parents lied to you, Urban. Michael, what up? What up? Lakeline LLC. Yes, that's the other place. Yeah, dude. I've gotten some shit from there too. See, I know. I know. I've been all around. I've been all around. Oh, they got a little different website, I think, from what I remember. This might be where I got my rod from. I've got a couple stickers of theirs, so I know I've got some stuff from them. I just don't remember what. I don't think I got a new barrel for it. What'd I get from here? I'll tell you what's fun though is getting in there and changing. Man, what did I change internally there in the upper slide of my G2C? I literally changed almost everything out. The G2C was a good pistol as it came out of the box, but I pretty much made it like my Tinker pistol. You know, I learned a lot messing with that pistol. I think that's what I went with right there. But changing that guide rod, dude, is a game changer. I don't know what's in the G3, but it's a different animal with we're gonna end up getting in trouble. It's a different animal with that better guide rod in there. Vosteed Thunderbird. Nice. Yeah, that thing, yeah, you can fidget with that thing all day. I just got I just got, I don't know what that is. Precision lower for my P365. I've thought about picking up, because I have a bunch of parts for my Glock, and I've been thinking about picking up the Palmetto version and like tinkering with that. But I don't really have a whole lot of time, so my younger brother would pick his nose and smear all the boogers on the wall. Oh, god dang. My mom was pissed when she went to change his bed sheets. Damn. Yeah. Bleh. My G3 is my beater, just wanted to run. Yeah, right. Yeah, my G2C is pretty much going to that's believe it or not, the G2C is what I take with me on like like when we went to Atlanta, that's what I took with me. That's what I take on our vacations. It's got a dot on it, a light on it, and it's really reliable. I've had it for it's one of the longest pistols I've had. Pretty, it's one of the longest running pistols I've had, and even with all the modifications, I don't know that I've ever had a single issue out of that pistol. I mean, I haven't put thousands and thousands of rounds through it, but I've put quite a few through it and used good magazines. But aluminum custom lower for the 365. I see. What, that makes it a little bit lighter weight? Weldon Carey, what up? What up? What you got in the pocket? Which Jonic did you shoot? I have the Jonic. Isn't that what they say? Janic? Jonic? The C is actually like a J, I think. Or what is it? It's actually Jonic, right? Janic. Anyway, it was the I have one. The full size TP9 SF TP9SF, and then there might be even something else after it, but it's a it's a beast for sure. It's a full size. It holds like 20. The standard magazines hold like 20, 21 rounds. So you carry a spare mag with that. You know, if you carry that pistol, you got 40 plus rounds in two mags. So, but a lot of people won't carry a pistol that size either. So, GV, what up, dude? Member of the G Ballers. Good to see you. Good to see you. Just lurking. No problem, brother. No worries, man. Mimo, member of the G Ballers. What up? What up? How you doing, brother? What you carrying? She's Take Me to My Mind. Really? Delaney, what up, dude? Member of the G Ballers. G Ball Monday. I must have missed something. No, man, we've been doing lives on Mondays for the last year and a half, I think. We just switched times, though. I used to go at what, 5 or 6? 5 or 6, I think. Sometime in between there. Yeah, I mean, I have my one AR's got, my one AR, my one AK both have quite a few through them, but yeah, that's probably where a lot of mine sit too. Probably between. Now, I have some that I haven't even shot yet, though, that I built, and I built a couple through, the plague. I built two. Then I just finished another one just recently, actually, in the last couple of months. I probably have 3 or 4 that I haven't even, don't have a single bullet through them yet. That's the way it goes, though. Got a pair of 3 shipwrecked and PM2 with the digi camo. Nice. Nice. Nick's name. What's up, dude? Going good, man. What you carrying, dude? Stuck with 10-round max restrictions here in Cali. Yeah, man, that sucks, dude. A lot of stuff sucks there. We have some shitty stuff too, but not near as bad as some places. Was Spyderco Siren and LC 200, yeah? Yeah? You ever get the Elementum utility button lock? No, I haven't. I did get the O-Knife utility thingamajig, though. Is the Elementum one cool? What?
You have a new knife.
No, not right now, but I don't. I think I saw you post something on IG of that, Gons.
Got to play at Becker.
We played Nintendo, that's why, bud. Well, we'll have to do that tomorrow. You should be in bed. Yeah, that would be the time to get some shooting in for real, dude. I got a Savib and Sentinel Strike. That thing's so fidgety. Yeah, the Sentinel Strike is one I haven't checked out yet. Oh, you're good, bro. Yeah, Monday and Saturday. Come on, bud.
Yeah.
Crispy, what up, dude? Member of the G Ballers. Good to see you, man. Wizard's not hitting hard tonight. Yeah, there's been times where before all the crap went down, I always made sure I would just buy ammo when I would go shoot. That way I was never getting into that's how you stock ammo up. But yeah, we'd go buy like a 500 brick, and the way I would do it is me and a buddy would just split the ammo. Night Nurse with hash. That sounds really good. I haven't had any hash or ope for a while. 50 cal with armor piercing rounds mounted on a Humvee was a good time. Yeah, stream probably definitely demonetized already. Started out with gun parts. What do you think is the most high-end, best performance blade steel? Fook Doozle, member of the G Ballers. What's up, dude? A to B, what's up, man? That's a good question, man. Fed Harrison, what's up, buddy? Member of the G Ballers. Good to see you, man. I ordered the Null Voodoo. Can't wait to get it. Nice, John. Yeah, that's a good, beautiful knife. I got the acid wash version. Rex 121 is the edge retention king. Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess it depends on what you mean. Come on, bud. I guess it depends on what you mean by some stuff. A lot of people think edge retention is everything, which I don't. I prefer steels that are more well-rounded than anything. Like that's what I look for is something that is pretty even keel. Um, that's kind of a tough question, man, because a lot of them are either like you got a lot of toughness and edge retention, but no corrosion resistance, or You got high toughness, high corrosion resistance, but not much edge retention, or, so there's always typically something somewhat maybe not missing, but come on. Yeah, man. That movie's real, yeah, that movie. That knife's really sweet, dude. I just was carrying it yesterday. The black with the gold. Fred the Lug, member of the G Ballers, what's up? Put him inside. Take him inside. I don't care. What's a Utzler duckling? 14C is probably, I don't know, it's probably the best budget steel. Um, it's my favorite. Caden, I'm gonna freaking break your little hands. Take him and go in. Take him and go in. Gosh. In that case, Rel the most well-rounded steel, at least on paper right now, is probably MagnaCut. Um, I know that for some reason this is not loading, but another steel that doesn't get enough like play is Crew Air, in my opinion. I think Crew Air is a phenomenal steel and it's really well rounded. MagnaCut, Crew Air. I like LMAX and XHP, but you don't really see LMAX is kind of making a comeback, but you don't see a whole lot of LMAX and XHP a whole lot. You want to talk about like a well-rounded steel, XHP is really well-rounded. It's pretty even keel across the board. It's not extremely high in anything, but it's got a pretty solid baseline across the board. Yeah. Ghost Keeper, what's up? What's up? The best overall steel. If if they could find a way to make if somehow if they could get 14C up to have like a 6 out of 10 or whatever, out of that type of score, because I think it's down at like 3 or 4. But if they can get it up to like 6, 6.5 out of 10, that might be one of the best steals. I mean, it is a phenomenal steal as it sits, but It's extremely tough, extremely corrosion resistant. It's easy to sharpen. Um, we're still in the early stages of MagnaCut. I'd want to say MagnaCut is it's very well rounded. So is Crewware though as well. Um, MagnaCut's more corrosion resistant, but you throw in the fact that most Crewware is going to have some sort of even a PVD or DLC. You know, if you can get a DLC Crewware blade, I mean, and the corrosion resistance isn't bad on Crewware at all. Um, Crewware is tougher than MagnaCut. It's got the same edge retention. It's just not as corrosion resistant. But like I said, you coat it similarly to D2, and yeah, I've been saying that for a while too. 14C is a phenomenal steel. Yep, that is a hell of a deal. The Purple Haze Voodoo, nice. That must be a new version. Yeah, Crewware is good. MagnaCut is basically a stainless Crewware. Right. Yeah, Maximit's good. It's just not, like I said, it's all going to be based on what you are doing, you know? If you're just someone who's like slicing and dicing, you're not really running into like foreign material, like staples, stuff like that. Um, then Maximate would be a great steel, or like K390. Um, but some people need something that's a little tougher. Some people need something that's more corrosion resistant. So I'd say probably the best corrosion resistant steel for that type of stuff would be Vanex. The most well-rounded steel would be like MagnaCut or Crewware, with XHP coming in behind those as far as well-rounded. And then toughness, 14C. There's not much tougher than 14C. AEBL is very tough, like 14C. 3V is very tough. Obviously, that Z tough shit is very tough, but you don't really ever see that. I have MagnaCut, Vanex, LMAX, K390, Terravantium, Zirconium, but I really can't figure out what would be the first steel that would be the most desirable. I mean, it depends on what you need, man. Yeah, S90V is another banger of a steel. It's got good, phenomenal edge retention. It's very corrosion resistant. It's just not that tough. So you can play that game all day long, really, with tons of different steels. But it's going to be based on what you need and where you live and all that stuff. Well, you can kind of chalk that up to, I could be wrong, but content creators have had a lot to do with certain steels getting a bad rap across the community. There's certain guys that if it's not a super steel, they think it's crap. And then they say that, and people just kind of run with that. So D2 is a good steel, especially when it has a proper coating on it. I mean, not even a base coating, like a cheaper coating these days is pretty damn good in comparison to 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Really good. But you throw like a good coating on D2 and that cures all the issues that you may have with it. So Best Tech and Kubi do a great job with D2. Yes. Yes, yes. Yeah, I got a bunch of S30V2 Urban. Spyderco's, Benchmades. I mean, MagnaCut is kind of like XHP on like test boosters in a sense. But it's like I said, we could play that game all day long. Um just like 420 is extremely tough, extremely corrosion resistant. Just don't have the best edge retention. But it's easy to sharpen up when it's heat treated well. A lot of people that have a voice will tell you that stuff's dog shit, but really it's not. It's easy to maintain. It's just and it could be considered a super steel in a way because it's kind of like 14C in that it's ultra tough and ultra corrosion resistant. I mean, M390 has a little bit better than like mid-level edge retention and it's really corrosion resistant, but it's not that tough. And people consider that a super steel. The only D2 I've ever had corrosion issues on is something that's been like bead blasted. That's when you'll run into issues. Yeah, that's typically what draws me in too, is I need to like the design first, then kind of dive into the materials. It has to make sense. You know what I mean? The price and it has to make sense. I think K-Bar they use 1095, I believe as well. I think. And if they use 1095, they do very well at also. ESEE is probably one of the one of the best. I don't have any tops 1095. I only have 154 from them, like in my tracker, which is awesome, by the way. And for 154 not being that tough, for some reason in that fixed blade, it seems pretty damn tough. But it's on paper, it's not. So it's kind of goofy. I don't know. Chris, what's up, dude? Member of the G Ballers. Good to see you. You're not really missing much with the Altum. It's all right. Yeah, Mimo, somebody who knows better, but I forget what it is. It's like a matter of nothing. Like it's very minimal. I forget what it's just shy of having. It's not much though. But yeah, like I said, the if you get a good coating on the D2 or even a basic coating and it's heat treated good, it's a it's a pretty well-rounded steel. I mean, it's not ultra tough. It's not doesn't have insanely good edge retention, but it's pretty well-rounded across the board. Especially for like 20, 30 bucks. It's hard to bitch about it. I like the lighter Altum, like the clearer stuff. I don't really care for the dark shit. I don't really care for either of them, but the lighter stuff I can tolerate. I don't know that I've thought that before in the past, Fred, and nobody will do that, most likely. Put a true DLC finish or process D2 like that. But yeah, if it had a true DLC coating on it, I mean that would be a pretty big game changer for it, for sure. 1913 Leatherworks, what's up, dude? Member of the G Ballers. Why in the does Bird use red Loctite on the in clip? I don't know. Should we try to get a hold of them and ask them? Yes, I have some 420. It's okay. When I was young, back in the early 80s, I bought my first blade in 440C. It was considered a high-end. Yes, exactly. I mean, and back then, that's what was important. It wasn't, or that's what was important at the time was, is it tough and is it corrosion resistant? That's what people were more worried about. And the steels that were used back then, and you know, a lot still are now, 1095, 440, 420. Um, you know, they accomplished that and they were easy to sharpen in the field, you know, with a freaking creek rock, you know. Problem with D2, yes, it has a lot of chromium, but most of it is used up making carbides instead of being in solution. 3B is the same as D2 for corrosion, but less chromium. Yeah, I got too much like running in my freaking brain to try to remember everything. There's a lot. Why don't we go over here? I just got a custom fixie in 1095. Yeah, see, they're able to kind of hone in on that heat treat for the 1095. I mean, that needs to be ultra tough, you know, and if you can sharpen it in the field, that's what you want. I just said that. What did you say? What's a good cheap kitchen knife? Need a set. When I asked that question, what I was told and what I started getting BS was Victorinox makes some good stuff, and I got a couple from them, and I forget who gave me that advice, but They're pretty inexpensive and they're pretty damn good from, you know, I'm not in the kitchen every night like I'm Chef Houdini or whatever, but I think Victorinox would be a good, inexpensive place to start, reliable. Uh, I know Vosteed, at least I'm pretty sure they did, or they do. I'm pretty sure they make, their shit might be a little bit more, though. There we go. It's one thing I've never looked at. Drizzy, what's up, dude? I guess I don't, it depends on what you, a good, cheap kitchen knife. So, Vosteed might be, I don't know what kind of knife you need, but they might be a good spot to go with as well. Like $40 for kind of like a do-it-all type. See, I need me one of these. Well, not really, but. Oh, these are out of stock. That would be. It's now a bad time to order from Survived Knives. Somebody was just telling me, or not telling me, but I was just listening to someone who, was it them? Somebody, I was listening to somebody say that there is a certain company out there not to get knives from, but I can't remember who that was. It might have been Survived Knives. Somebody who is having trouble getting orders out or not reliable to do so. Just let me in the damn place, dude. I think Amazon would be the place to go for their kitchen stuff, but I got this guy right here, and it's awesome. And I got one of the little guys. I think they're pretty inexpensive on Amazon. Yeah, I mean, and that's the way with a lot of stuff. If you take care of the crap, you know, yeah, I got something like this. It was like $8 to $10 with not with the, I think it was more like this right here. And then I got, really, if you get like two, maybe three knives, you can take care of pretty much everything for basic kitchen shit, you know? I want to, no, it wasn't that one. Maybe it was this one. No, I had like a lower tip on it. Hmm. I don't know. That's probably where I would start though, is Victorinox on Amazon. That might be what I got right there. This guy, I think. I think. But I think you'll find it's even a little cheaper on Amazon. K-Bar uses a modified. Okay, go tell mom, bud. Love you. I'll be back in a minute, bud. Go on. Is it 1095 CV maybe or something? Let's look. I know what you mean, Todd. I knew that they used a form of 1095. And then they put their own little twist on it. BNA's finally home. 3 hours. Where the hell were you, dude? This should tell us. Oh, 1090. Yeah, CV. Okay, that's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said. 1095 CV or Crovan. So yeah, it's their kind of their own mixture. But I have 2 or 3 of K-Bar's knives. One of them, thanks to brother BNA, which we'll be doing testing on that outdoors testing on that big old boy soon. But yeah, K-Bar shit, in my experience, especially the Becker line, you know, the original K-Bar, similarly to these, might not be the best like bushcraft knife, but still gonna be a pretty solid knife. Definitely good for poking and skinning and stuff like that. There you go. Yeah, that would be a good way to go too. Would be like get one good knife and then just get like a cheapo set to kind of cover some other stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting one at some point here too, getting another one. I've talked to a couple companies, designers, small companies who are designers, and Kubi's one of the few or only companies that there's a consensus on that they have like some of the best action regardless, whether it's $30 knives or $100 knives, the way they tune their detents. And now Kaiser's no slouch. I mean, I won't say nothing bad about them. Over the last 6 to 12 months, what Kaiser's done has been pretty impressive, along with Vosteed. But a lot of them major companies are, they're all competing against each other in a way. And it's just kind of it's making everything better for us, really, since we're insane. Something in 14C, VG10. Yeah, VG10 would be really good. Yeah, that would be, I guess it depends on like your budget, but you could probably get some really solid stuff. Well, we can go through there. Just picked up a QB Tedious tie. It's a banger. How much did you pick that up for, dude? They were really cheap. Who's that, Drizzy? Here's an entire set for 60 bucks. Oh, what's up, dude? Member of the G Ballers? Freaking nut job. What's up, man? Yeah, you might want to watch some videos too, like figure out what you want to get and watch some videos on that style, right? I'm sure there's videos out there on kitchen knives just like there is everything else. I think that's the Victorinox I got right there. I didn't buy them in a set, obviously. I think I got this little guy here, the little paring knife, and then I got this guy here. Number 2 and number 4. And that pretty much takes care of what I need. But I wouldn't mind having something like this right here. I don't know what steel they're using, though. It's dishwasher safe. I don't know what steel they're using. Stainless steel. Okay. At least it's not surgical. Carried a K-bar in the military. Works well. I need to get a classic K-bar. Ron Dobbins, what's up, man? Yeah, believe it or not, when I bought right before I got into collecting, I bought my Buck 110. And then directly after that, I wanted one folder, one fixed blade that I could depend on. So I got a Buck 110. And then directly after that, I bought a K-bar, the original style, but it had the Krypton handle, the black Krypton handle. They didn't send me the color I ordered. I ordered a different color, but I ended up with the black. But that's what started my like insane journey of knife collecting. Basically, this thing right here is what I have, or what I got with the Kydex sheath. It actually stays in my room in between my mattress by my shotgun, along with a Buck GCK, which you can't get anymore, and what flashlight do I have in there right now? It needs changed out because I got more powerful shit now, but I think my Streamlight wedge is in there. I have the K-Bar BK9. Been great to have when I'm in the woods and good work, well balanced, and I can use it without tiring out my arm too much due to the weight of it. I think I have the, which one do I have? I think that's the one B&A gifted me right here. It's a freaking beast. It's got, then go tell Mommy, bud. Well, actually, I have it right here. Yeah, I don't know how Kubi is doing that.
Daddy,
Watch, what do you want?
I almost finished.
Come on, Bubba. Go watch your show. I don't know what the blade stock is on this thing, but we're gonna take this bad boy out and test it here. I've thought about getting new handles for it. I think they make my Carta handles for it. But yeah, this thing ain't no joke. You could club somebody to death with the spine of this thing. Yeah, it's 250 thousandths blade stock. Actually, a little more. 258 on these calipers. Yeah, that's a beastly boy. I won't mind getting, I forget what the number is where it's a little bit, well, it's a little bit longer than this one, but it's basically the same knife, just a little bit longer. I won't mind getting one of those too. But yeah, that's probably one of the most solid fixed blades, one of the most solid knives I have right here from Brother B&A. Um, is that it right there? The BK9? That might be it right here.
I finished it.
Good job, Bubba. Edge angle 20 degrees. Yes, don't forget to hit that thummy, baby. The BK16. Oh, what's this one here? So what's this like in comparison to... Yeah, Urban, that's a really good knife for the money. So what's the difference between the 9 and the 16? And then this one's similar to the one I have right here. I don't know what the difference is between this one and kind of confusing. What, the BK2 is a saber grind where this is what, a full flat maybe? And that's the only difference? Boy, I don't know. Yeah, I got a TDI too, Delaney. Yeah, that's why we will we use them, and then when we're done with it for that meal, we wash it and dry it and put it back in the drawer. At least that's how I've trained. I think those are the handles I was looking at for this one, but they're not cheap. They're $50. Does anyone know the difference between the 16 and the 9? All right, love you. I'll be back in a little bit. Yeah, that's what I think you might have been one of the people who told me Victorinox too. A couple people were like, get Victorinox, and that's what I ended up doing. And they've been good ever since. I got a buck 120 in the 90s that started me on collecting. Nice. Autumn Wind, member of the G-Ballers. What's up? What's up? JD coming in with 5 months. What's up, brother? What's up, man? How you doing, bud? Good to see you. What you carrying? Brian, what's up, brother? Member of the G-Ballers. Good to see you. So many lives on Monday now. Is there somebody else live right now? Is that the Becker BK2 Companion? The one I have? They are official G-Baller calipers. Adventure Man, what's up, buddy? Member of the G-Ballers. The BK2 is a full 1/4 inch. The BK7 and 9 are both 0.19. See, well, I think the 9 is probably a little thinner because it's more for like chopping, right? Kind of like a machete style. This is the one that I was looking at. What size is that blade? 14 and 3/4 overall with a 9-inch blade. Yeah. See, that thing's a beast right there. Jenny Cush with the volcano bags. I hopped in on. People keep talking about the AI chat summary, but I have no idea what that is. The BK9, the blade your girlfriend said not to worry about. That's funny. Pretty Fly, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Member of the G Ballers. The sheath is the difference. Oh, really? That's it? Oh, really? I've always liked this one too. The 19, the Nessmuck one. Oh, wait a minute. The BK2. See, this one says the 2 on it, but it's not that one. So, oh, so this is the one. Oh, okay. So I wonder why it says BK2 on the back instead of 22. Maybe that's why I always got confused. I put my Carta scales on my BK11. Let me get that. What's up, buddy? Member of the G Ballers? Yeah, hit that like button. Yeah, and that's funny, man, because the sheath is what originally sold me on that knife. Uh, but after you get it, you realize how shitty it. I remember watching, like, that knife had just came out, I think, when I bought it. And I remember watching videos on it before it came out. And he was like, yeah, I forget who created it, or who helped create it. What was his name? But anyway, he was like, yeah, you can draw it faster than anything and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, man, that's right up my alley right there. And it is quick, but it just, I don't know. I don't know. It's goofy. Got the V. What's the V? The Viagra? Oh, nice. Pocket Metal just went live like 10 minutes ago. I thought he quit doing lives. Got the Vero Nova, Quiet Carry 9, and RC Lusta Hachi today, brother. How you liking that Nova, man? What's he bitching about? Wayne, what's up, dude? Yeah, how about it, Urban? Nice, Wayne. I think these ones were like 20 to 30. You don't want to go too cheap or they're gonna be cheap, shitty. I tried them, trust me. Now they have a resting spot in the toolbox. I mean, they work, but they're cheap. I would spend the like 20, 30 bucks and get decent ones. Harbor Freight also sells a nice set that you could go with as well. I will be right back. I'm gonna go say goodnight to my son. For me, the Nova is far and away the best Vero model. Really? You like it better? Have you had the Synapse XL? You like it better than that? I handled it at Blade Show, and it's good. I did like it. Yeah, don't forget to hit it, baby. Or is Pocket Metal an angry guy? No comment. Oh, do you have them? I always thought they looked pretty decent, and when I checked them out in the store, I'd already bought this set, and to be honest, this Nyko set or whatever, they're not expensive, but I've only changed the battery once in them in the last probably 9 months, maybe something like that. And that was from the original battery that came with it, which the original battery, is garbage. And that lasted a few months. Then I changed the battery and they've been going strong ever since. And I checked them like on, in comparison to like an inch, and that sort of thing. And they're like they're close enough for what I need. You know, I don't need anything insane. So they do the trick. They give me a number to say. So this is 7 inches. So this is bigger than the 22? Okay, so it's a little bigger than the 22. Boy, there's so many. I never realized, I guess, how many different ones there is. So this is 7 inches, the BK7, and then the 9. Oh, is 9 inches. Okay, I guess that makes sense. They're not all like that, though. So the BK9 is a 9-inch blade. The BK7's a 7-inch blade. 9 inch. Damn, that's a monster right here. This thing is a freaking monster. 130. Yeah, that's like a Bushcraft sword. This thing is sweet right here. Whoo, baby. So what's the difference? Oh, there's no difference here. Okay. Yeah, you could carry this. You could carry the 9 and the 22 and you'd have everything covered. For the BK2. So any scales that say the BK2 is for the 2 and the 22. I think. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful right there. Ooh, I like this. Walnut handle, BK62. Now that's freaking sexy right there. I like that a lot. There's something about the the cap art that I really like. What's up, Rizzy Ross? Member of the G Ballers. Good to see you, man. Carried the Malibu, Rivery, MFG Zero, Copper Shed, Skull Key, and a legit frame lock Sabenza 21. Nice, brother. Bought the Harbor Freight calipers and soon after bought the Mighty Otio. I don't know what that is. What's the Mighty Otio? Hey, Knife Fam, I've got 2+2 Doom Dads of pocketing available. Purple Heartwood and Toxic Green G10 with reflective lanyard. Want to sell the last two so I can send the donate to Nora's fund. So you've got 4 of them left? 2+2? Carried the Leatherman Rev. How do you like that Rev, Pretty Fly? That's one I haven't checked out, the Leatherman Rev. QSP Penguin D2 Micarta, the Yojumbo, Castillo Navaja, Top Dog, Forest Tank, and a Streamlight Micro Stream. Nice. Burger King making knives now, yeah. BK16 is a 16-inch blade. If you're going to invest in micarta scales and a Kydex sheath, you're better off going with the ESEE Hungalas versus the BK9. That's one, dude, Todd. You ain't wrong, dude. That's one knife I've always loved. Isn't that quite a bit more, though, than the, I thought those were up near 2. Yeah, those are up around 2. It is amazing, though. Oh, you're saying if you're gonna buy the fixie plus buy scales. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, and now they have a couple different styles. Yeah, you could either go with the BK9 and keep it as is, or go with the Hungalas. What, doesn't K-Bar? K-Bar has a, don't they have a lifetime warranty as well? I mean, I know it's not gonna be like ESEE. Trust me, the Hungalas has been on my list for a long time. I guess they don't really say. I could have swore they had a blah 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 blah. Or maybe theirs is a limited lifetime warranty. Yeah, definitely better off going with ESEE for that. Yeah, this thing is beautiful right here with the micarta. Oh, baby. What's the blade stock on those, Todd? Do you know? 10.3. 10.4 almost. It will rust and stain if not properly cared for, especially cutting edge and around the laser engraving. I hate that. Some companies will put it right in there, others don't. I've been carrying the Raylight Pineapple Mini, and I really like it, but I gotta say the clip sucks. Jeff, what's up, dude? Member of the G Ballers? What's up, man? The clip sucks. What don't you like about it? I mean, it's nothing fancy, that's for sure. Good night, JD. Good to see you, brother. I got the copper one. This clip right here, I mean, it'll be the same clip on all of them. I got the copper one, which looks sick as hell. What don't you like about the clip? I like the Rev. Doesn't have a ton of tools, but it's been very useful, and I don't feel too bad about beating it up since I found it brand new at Goodwill for $7. Really? What? I've heard a few people who like this one. I guess I've heard a lot of people who like the Wingman. A lot of people like the latest one, whatever that one's called. What is that one called? I like the Wave, the original Wave, and then I like the free P2 or whatever. Depending on what you're doing, I think the P2, the P4 for sure is too much, but the P2 can be a little heavy for just like casually walking around and shit. Um, the one I like the most, and I don't know where it even is anymore, but the Skeletal for like casual use and stuff doesn't have a ton of tools on it at all, but you get the pliers, you get the blade, the driver. That was always like my casual one. The Signal kind of went down in price. This is one I always freaking wanted, the Signal. Stupid ass bugs. I have a BK62 with K-bar brown micarta scales. I replaced the wood ones and it's awesome. Oh, yeah, Drizzy. I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It don't have the best retention. I thought you meant aesthetically. But yeah, I know what you mean. I have a believe it or not, there's a lot of pocket clips like that are just freaking garbage. What the hell is this? This must be for like ultimate Leatherman fanboys. What 420 for 40 bucks? Does it do anything else? Oh, bottle opener. Ooh. Ooh, you get the bottle opener too. The ESEE comes with, ooh, your girl won 800 bucks at the casino last night, dude. That's awesome. That's a come up BNA. How much did she didn't lose anything? Or not much, I'm assuming. Oh, she went in with 20 bucks. Hey, man, I'd say you give me half since it was my money. The ESEE comes with a Kydex sheath, first plastic and nylon on the BK9. Yeah, so it's like 70 bucks more, but you're getting the micarta handles and the Kydex sheath. So it's basically, if you were to do that for the ESEE, you'd be up there at 200, if not more. She bought breakfast. Hey, that's a good start. That's a good start. Night, Urban. Later, brother. See you, Delaney. See you on Saturday, brother. Thanks for swinging through, man. Yeah, Todd, you might be right, man. This fucking beetle. You might be right on the hung gloss. And I've always wanted that freaking fixed blade, dude. I've actually always wanted to get all the ESEE. I have a few. At least every model. Not yeah, every model. Maybe not every version, but every model. You know, 3, 4, 5, 6, hung gloss, Candiru, Azola 2, Azola. Although you don't need the Azola if you got the 2, so but yeah. The oddball ones like this one here and where is it? This one, the Zancudo. Those I don't really count. I mean, if you want to get those, go ahead, but this one without the hole, it's a good looking knife and a decent steel, but I'm pretty sure. Why did I hear that? Yeah, I like the one without the hole in it. 124 for S35. That's not a bad deal right there. I mean, it's not a big knife though. That's more like a companion. Not even. That's like a EDC knife. It's not even a companion knife, really. Damn, the SE5's up around 160. Later, Fook. Boy, I don't remember them being. They must have went up a nice chunk of change. Because my SE6 wasn't even. Look at this freaking thing. The RB3 Reuben. I was gonna say, that looks like a Scandi. Okay, it is. Huh. See, they're doing all kinds of stuff. The Chinese brands are coming very close to Leatherman's quality with the new releases. If they step it up with better blade steel, Leatherman is in serious trouble. Sterling, what's up, dude? Without the hole. Yeah, right. There's a serrated SE4. I think I have a 4 and a 6 and a Candiru and a Zola 2. Or no, do I have a... Yeah, 4. I need a 3 and a 5. And a Hungalas. I can't believe the 5s are up there that high now. Look at this little guy. I like that. Little neck knife. In A2 steel. 3/4 inch blade. Yeah, I like that little thing. A little pricey. 160 almost. They're doing all kinds of stuff off of the 3, 4, 5, 6. The expat. Darien Machete. What is going on with this? This thing is, it's in 1075. That thing's cool looking. And it's got micarta. It's got 3 pins in the handle. That thing's pretty sweet looking. The sheath sucks probably though, but well, maybe not. For a machete, I guess. Why are scales so expensive? I guess it depends on what scales you're getting and what you're talking about. If they're like aluminum, titanium, um, and they have a lot of like machine work that's been done to them, milling and stuff like that, Wayne. Another thing that's going to drive up price, like with who's the company doing the 8010 and them? Is it AWT? Uh, Demand is going to drive the price up. If nobody was buying those, scales, or not very many people, they wouldn't be near as much as they are. But the material, the amount of machine time that goes into milling them out to fit each knife, and the design on the outside, the milling, and then the demand is going to drive up price. That's what it is right there. See, now this is a hell of a deal right here. Getting a 6 for 140. Plus you get the whole setup here. And this is the HM. So it's got a little different feel and look than the original 6. I won't mind. Do they have a 5HM, I wonder? See, that would be... I'd get the Hongalas, though, before I did that. Is there a 5HM? There's a 6, and there's a 4. And... See, this is a deal right here. Oh, they're sending you with a leather sheet, though. I lost my Azola 2 in the river last Thursday. I'm pretty bummed. Oh, man. Damn, Beaver, that sucks. The Zola's a awesome little EDC fixie. I love it. With the micarta handles and shit. Was it in the river or like by the river? Or don't you know? Dude, if it's off the river, I mean, if it's in the river, it's gone. If it's off the river and somebody walks by and sees that damn thing, you know damn well. That's the one I have right here. The exact same one. Or do I have the 3? Either which way. I have the 3 or the 4 with the blue and black blade. Damn, the 5P is 175. This thing's dirty as shit, though, right here. Ooh, I like that. See, what would be the point with buying it without the sheath? $160. Damn, Jeff. What the hell was you doing in Tel Aviv? Took 2 full days. Damn. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good company for scales. Go, original Go, AWT. Yup, yup. There's another one too, isn't there, Todd? Um, there's another one I can't think of. Weapons Tech. Everything is inexpensive here compared to Israel. Nice, really. Oh yeah, rock scale. That's another one. Yeah, Wayne, do some. I don't know what knife you're talking about, but just do some looking. Cross like 4 or 5 or 6 retailers. And find the best deal and figure out what you want. Micarta, aluminum, titanium, like what do you want? Or come up with like your top 2 or 3, like micarta number 1. If you want aluminum, AWT would be the way to go. If it's for your Mannix, you should be able to find some like decent prices on like some micarta. Uh, they're all gonna be, 50 to 100 plus though. So nothing's gonna be cheap per se. You don't think the current, even if it dropped down, you don't think the current would carry it? Or do you think it might maybe got like stuck? It was in the bayou. Shooting rockets down. There's a war on there since October. You you was shooting rockets down? I mean, I knew the war was going on. I knew that. All right. Stop that. We'll pick up our ESEE talk later. Yeah, Beaver, you'll have to keep us posted on that. That sucks, man. I mean, luckily it wasn't like a two, three, $400 knife though, at least. I mean, it still sucks. But at least you can, if you can't get it and you love it, you can replace that for what are those kits now? Like between 60 and 80, maybe. A little bit more now. That's crazy. They didn't used to be that much. 90 bucks for the kit. So they went up, well, for the kit. You can go get the knife for 80. Black powder coat, micarta handle, ambidextrous sheath. Yeah, so I mean, you can get them for like 78, 80. That one's beautiful looking. Let's look at that and then we'll go. That's a great, it's a great knife though. This one's sweet right here with the matching blade and micarta. That's beautiful. I think I have like a darker micarta with a green. Oh, must be this one right here. The olive drab blade. The picture just sucks. Mine's olive drab with, well, my micarta probably looked like that when I got it, but still, yeah, it still sucks, dude, for sure. Good knife though. Good knife for sure. Yeah, and ESEE can't warranty something if you don't have it at all. They probably don't cover lost, right? Yeah, it doesn't cover lost or stolen, but anything else, if you have the freaking knife, damn, that sucks. You'll have to keep us posted, Beefer. Iowa AK, member of the G-Ballers. What's up, man? Yeah, what's the deal with that, Todd? And what's the deal with people fishing for magnets? I don't get it. Later, Wayne. Agreed, Todd. Agreed, man. Agreed. Yeah, I like ESEE a lot. That's why I've spent a freaking ton of money on their shit. Can't go wrong with them. Hell, I mean, they're not going anywhere as a company. So buying them now, I can pass them down to my kids who can pass them down to their kids. And oh, you're good, Iowa. All good, brother. All good, man. All right, everybody. Yeah, we're at 2 hours now. Um, for the members who are still here, I have the video done. I just got to get it uploaded and finished. So I should have that up by tomorrow-ish, tomorrow night. Probably at some point by the end of tomorrow. I should have the members video up. So just keep an eye out for that. And then I will see you guys on Smatterday. Smatterday night. Oh, nice, Jeff. Well, glad you're home, dude. Glad you're home, man. Oh, okay. Love y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Always enjoy it. You guys have a guys and gals, if there's any. Have a good week, safe week, all that stuff. And I will see you guys on Saturday night. Love y'all.